Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Today is another episode of Non-Photo Tech for Photographers, and today we are going to take a look at Boost Mobile's prepaid phone service. We're going to see how the data speeds are, and I will tell you why I think this is important for photographers and filmmakers. So let's jump into it, and here we go. So gone are the days where photographers can just go out, take photos, come home, work on them on their computer, and then upload them to their website. Now they really need to be in the moment. We have to stay in the moment and upload to social media as we're going. And so it's important to have a good data plan on your cell phone or your tablet. Now, I've been testing out a number of different prepaid cellular plans to try and find out who has good ones and who has fast service. And so I have wanted to try Boost Mobile for a while. I recently found a great deal where you can get 3 months of service for $5 a month. That's going to give you unlimited talk, unlimited text, and 5 gigs of data on Boost Mobile. So I figure I'm going to go ahead and try them out. And Boost Mobile, as far as I know, is on the AT&T network. And I have a couple of other services. I have my business line, which is on a US Mobile that runs on Verizon. And then I have my personal line, which is T-Mobile. And so we're going to test them out against those other two and see how this performs. All right, well, I got everything set up. It took a little longer than I expected, but it wasn't horrible. But there were some settings that you had to set up a little bit differently on your phone if you bought your SIM card from Best Buy or Target versus directly from Boost Mobile. Now, if you have an iPhone, you just pop the SIM card in there and it sets everything up automatically. But if you have an Android phone, you have to actually go in and manually put some settings in there. And then again, if you bought it from Boost Mobile or Target versus from, if you bought it from Target or Best Buy, versus Boost Mobile, the settings are a little bit different. Anyways, everything's all good to go. Just took a little longer than expected. Let's go ahead and run a data test on here first, speed test to see what we get, and then we'll run a test against the other phones that I have here. So I have my Z Flip 4, which has my US Mobile SIM card in there with that's going to have run on the Verizon wireless network. I have my iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is going to run on T-Mobile's network, and this one here, the Boost Mobile one, which should run on the AT&T network. So let's go ahead and get them started. All right, let's go ahead and open up the speed test here, and we'll see here. Let's actually, you know what? Let me stop that right quick. Let me go ahead and close out the apps and make sure everything's closed out. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi and make sure that is turned off and we are running straight on cellular. And now let me go ahead and go into the speed test app right there, bring that open. Now we can see there it actually shows Boost Mobile. It doesn't show AT&T. So it looks like if you buy or get your SIM card directly from Boost Mobile, then you'll maybe be on the AT&T network versus the Boost Mobile network, which runs on AT&T. Not really sure how that works out, but let's go ahead and try it anyways. So we'll hit go. We'll see how this thing is going to run and what kind of speeds we're going to get. And it's looking pretty slow. I can tell you right now, having had AT&T wireless in the past, that I always got much faster speeds from AT&T. I'd usually in my house get upwards of 100, 150 megabits down and about, I don't know, 15, 20 up. These speeds right here are looking pretty doggone terrible. So let's see what we're gonna get. Yeah, that's really not good at all. The 28.2 down and 1 megabits up. So not impressed at all right now with Boost Mobile. So let's go ahead and get the other phones running and we'll see what we get in comparison. I'll run them one at a time and then we'll go ahead and run them all together at the same time. Okay, let's start off with the Z Flip 4. We'll go ahead and hit the speed test right there and we'll let that open up and we'll see here. Oops, it looks like I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. And there we go. We can now see it showing that it's running on the Verizon network. So we'll go ahead and we'll make sure we're on the same server. I'm going to go ahead and change this to, let's see, we'll change it to Fairfax there. And let's go ahead and hit go. And we'll see there if we, what we're going to get. And we're looking at about about 42, 43 megabits, 45 megabits. Looking at pretty good speeds right there, not too horrible. So we're at about 42, 41.86 down. My up speeds, not all that great. We're looking at 2.8, 2.9, up speeds. So pretty bad. Let's see what we end up getting. All right, so we finished off at 3.48 up. So yeah, pretty bad speeds. Let's go ahead now and test out T-Mobile with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. All right, so here is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I have it set on T-Mobile. Let's go ahead and we will change this right there and see if we can grab the same. We'll grab the same one. Actually, I don't see the same one. Oh, there it is. That's right on the top. So we'll go ahead and grab that one there. We'll click go, and we'll see what this is going to give us on the T-Mobile network. Now, this T-Mobile network is a postpaid plan, not a prepaid, so it should have data priority. And it looks like I'm getting about 25.9 down, and I'm getting about 7.3, let's see there. It's going to end up about 7.1. So, but about 7 megabits. We're looking at about 7 megabits up. So we're getting 25.9 down and 7.08 up. So it looks like right now the US mobile one is the fastest for downloads. And then for uploads, I'm looking at T-Mobile here is the fastest. So let's do this. Let's make sure I put them all on the same server. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to click out of that, click out of that, click out of that. I'm going to go here and I'm going to change this, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to go to this Elite Washington DC, or at Washington DC. We'll click that there. We'll scroll up. I want to make sure we get on the same one for every phone here. And we'll just go ahead and click. Let's see if we can get them all going. Boom, 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 right there. We'll let them all run at the same time. Verizon, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, see what we get, who's going to be the fastest. And right now it looks like we're still going to get the US mobile that runs on the Verizon network. It looks like it's going to be the fastest. Second place looks like it's going to be Boost Mobile. And third place, unfortunately, looks like it's going to be T-Mobile. So that's going to be for downloads. Now we're uploading, and none of them are doing particularly well, and this is what I really am concerned about, because as a photographer, you're going to want to upload your photos and videos quickly, and all of them are looking pretty bad. So we can see that the US mobile on the Verizon network upload speeds were 4.48. The Boost Mobile on the, I guess, Boost Mobile network, I think it runs on the AT&T network. Anyways, that is 0.83. That is horrible. And then we have T-Mobile at 5.49 upload speeds for the winner here on the upload. So we're pretty much the same. We have US mobile on the Verizon network, the fastest for downloads, and then we have T-Mobile, the fastest for uploads, and Boost Mobile has come in last for uploads every time, and second place each time for download speed. So yeah, I mean, again, this is going to really depend on where you live and where you're using your phone. But I have to say, as a photographer, as someone who's a content creator, if I need service that's going to upload fast, right now I'm pretty disappointed in the Boost Mobile service. But you would need to get out and be around in different places. Now, if you don't have Wi-Fi at the house and you're strictly working on cellular data, this is really, really important. Now, if you have Wi-Fi, not so much, but if you're out and about again and you're out there posting, maybe you want to do a live stream from somewhere, you're not going to be able to live stream with any decent quality if you're not getting good speeds, good data speeds. So those upload speeds are going to be vital. So you want to make sure whatever phone you pick, whatever cellular service you pick is going to give you good service in your area. All right, well, there you have it. That is it. That is a look at the Boost Mobile cellular service. And this is prepaid service. There's no commitment on here. When I went ahead and signed up, I didn't even have to put a credit card or anything in there. I just simply went ahead, put in the information from the SIM, right here from the packaging. I guess it's called, I think it's a CCID number, and it just went ahead and populated in all of the information right there. Now they say this is a kit for new customers only, so I believe after you run through the period of time that you have on here, you'll have to pay the regular price. If you don't want to do that, I guess if you like your phone number or you ported in a number, you can always port it out to someone else and then maybe go buy another one and port it back in if that's interests you. I don't really want to go through all that. I just want to try out the service. So anyways, there you have it. It does seem to work. It's I'm gonna have to try this. I'm gonna have to take the phone out and try it in different areas. Now I did put this in my Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra so that I can have it in a flagship phone, so there was no sort of questions about whether or not the phone could keep up. So I had this in I had each of these in pretty much a flagship phone. I had one in the Z Flip 4, one in the S22 Ultra, and one in the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So all of the carriers had the advantage of having their service in a flagship phone. So anyways, there you go. I'll leave links to Boost Mobile down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'll leave a link to, to that. I'll leave a link to my social media contacts and well, everything else down below so that you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.